how can we, as African immigrants in the US, deepen our understanding and appreciation of African American history and heritage?
I would not have kickstarted my career if 6 engineers who went to Purdue didn't decide to form what is now called the National Society of Black Engineers, that gave you, even me as the African student, an opportunity to go to a conference and meet companies and interviews and get an internship. Yeah. So all of these Africans here, we know we have all these lawyer, doctor, engineers that our parents wanted us to be. Yeah. And we came here to US to achieve that. But really, you have to understand, if it wasn't for African Americans, what they established, their greatness on their achievements in each of these fields, those opportunities would not be presented to us. Yeah. So you owe it to them to actually go and learn their history.
You do.
It is your responsibility.
You do.
You know, when I came to America newly, I used to think African Americans are lazy. They don't want to work and all that. You will never understand the struggle of African Americans until you live in the system for 5 years. Then you understand that being black in the system is already playing you 10-0. Like you are 10 steps behind. The schools in black neighborhoods, they're all underfunded. The only thing you can find anywhere, everywhere in black neighborhood is liquor store. Keep drinking and keep yourselves busy. Now I understand why everybody's fighting so much to live in white neighborhood. Before I used to say they are not proud of their skin color. They don't love who they are. But they're actually fighting for their children's future. Because being black in the system is already playing you 10-0. You are 10 steps behind. Is it you that is coming with underfunded certificates that want to be competing with somebody that is 10 steps ahead of you? Being black in the system is tough. You see, African Americans and Africans, we are all the same. Let us not be distracted. We are all the same. The only difference is that one is living in America, the other one is coming from Africa. Let's support each other's business. If you see your brother trying to make ends meet, support his business. You get to the point now. Peace and love.
Amazing. Now, what gives me great pleasure is that the African migrants are beginning to understand the role that the Black Americans played in them having a platform to thrive. Yeah, in them having a platform to thrive in America. These ones have come out to say they owe it to them, like they owe it to the Black Americans. Period. That is all the foundational Black Americans want to hear. That is all. All they want to hear is thank you. Thank you for fighting for us. Thank you for giving us a platform to thrive. Just thank you, period. That's all. Now I'm happy. I'm really glad this is happening right now. Like it's way overdue. Now let's go check out more videos of African migrants attesting to these facts, acknowledging the fact that the Black Americans gave them a platform to thrive. As always, I give credit to the original content creators for the videos I have used today on this platform. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Africans, in fact, African immigrants. See, stay clear, stay off the part of African Americans, because some of you do not understand their history. No matter how we that came from Africa try to understand, we will never understand. So stay off. Like this Oluburuku in London, Madame Joyce, stay off. You do not understand. I'm talking from the point of view that me, after my 2 years of African American history in high school, 3 years to get my law degree, I took African American history, and 2 years in graduate school, I still took African American history. And when I moved to the States, I still took African American history. I still do not understand those people's plight, but I can sympathize from within. But one thing is certain, and two things for sure in America: when you come here as a Black person, they will give you the same treatment they give our Black brothers. So when some of you come to debunk and say, oh, you do not understand the Super Bowl performance, the Super Bowl halftime performance, you don't supposed to understand because you're not from here. It's their culture. They knew what they were saying and they enjoyed it. So stay clear. But let me tell you one thing. In America, right, people that look like us Africans that come here, one thing we fail to understand, that people look like us and look like our brothers, our African American brothers and sisters. When the police pull you over, they judge you based on this. So stay clear, stay off if you do not understand anything that concerns them. Support them, but do not come to debunk them. Some of you do too much. I feel like the only African country that really understand the African American plight is South Africa, because they have the same kind of history, similar history. But apart from any other African country, stay off. You guys do too much.
Shout out to Black Americans, dead ass. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I feel like I don't talk about it enough. And also, I feel like they don't get enough credit. I don't think black people all around the world understand that the United States is by far the safest country in the world today for black people to migrate to because of Black Americans, because of their ancestors' sacrifice, including this birthright citizenship that everybody and their mama enjoys, that Donald Trump is trying to get rid of. This was enacted because of Black Americans. And it breaks my heart the way a lot of people come to America and not only turn a blind eye to their plight, but also talk shit and shit on them, in spite of the fact that America is all they know and they're doing their best in a country that was not created for them, most especially Africans. But I'm not trying to get into the diaspora war thing because, like I've mentioned before, this is just a bunch of hurt people hurting people. You have to understand that one of the things that makes Black Americans different from every other black people is Black Americans are the only group of black people that actually got to live with white people. Everybody else was left behind in their home countries. I know the Caribbeans were also products of slavery. Those countries, including the Caribbean islands, are majority blacks. The countries that white people wanted to settle in, especially the United States, the black people who were forced to be there, they received a heavier dose of fuck shit. And naturally, Black Americans got to witness what it is about humans that made the Bible say the heart of man is desperately wicked. They got to see that massa don't fuck with nobody but massa, Chad. And a lot of these Africans and Caribbeans who migrate to the U.S. are yet to learn this. That's why y'all be just, when you see a white people, we thank God. This is equivalent to a pick-me woman seeing a very sexy man who's tall, dark, and handsome and everything in her dream, that she just opens herself up to him to get knocked up. But then until she gets to his home to see how he lives, she gets to see that he lives like a pig. Dirty dishes, dirty laundry, snores and farts in his sleep, takes a shit and forgets to flush it, doesn't even wipe his ass right. Ooh, Chad. Bad breath in the morning, looking a hot mess. Then you come to see the things that makes him human. And then all of a sudden he ain't shit. But you could have figured that out before you let him knock you up if you were not so obsessed by his physical image. Girl, you should have asked baby mama number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You thought 11 was going to be the magic number? Yet, in spite of that, Black Americans have been able to persevere and pull away and do their own thing in a country that was not created for them. They have their own art, some of which was taken from them, jazz, hip-hop, rap, their own dialect. And even at that, a lot of the things that they started were stolen from them without credit, destroyed, burned down, called ghetto, and anything but a child of God, child. And yet, they still persevere. And to me, this is one of the things that makes them very attractive to me. Like I mentioned before, when I lived in America, Black Americans were my favorite group of people because their audacity, bro, their audacity is so fucking powerful. And I know that this is something that a lot of black people, a lot of people in general, but especially Africans, judge them for. I want to see how y'all survive being the black sheep of a family that does not want you, that you're required to be a part of. We can all learn from each other because we're in this shit together. We are stronger together. Uche, peace and love.
So you guys have heard it all. In fact, I have nothing else to add. The truth is, the Black immigrants are beginning to come out to give credit to the Black Americans. It's like giving credit to who deserves it. Yeah? Which is a good thing. But really, come to think of it, how can you be talking down on a community that fought for you, on a people that fought for your own freedom? How can you be talking down on a people that gave you a platform to thrive? It's high time, really. It's high time they give them their credit because they have earned it. Sincerely. They have earned it. Thank you guys for joining me today. As always, I want to give credit to the content creators videos I have used today. Thank you so much, guys. And if you're just joining me on this platform, on this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell, like, share. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day and Happy New Year, by the way. Yeah, it's a new year. Cheers. God bless us all.